Here's the thing. I like these. I do. But I also have a little bit of problem with them. Anyway, so after the craziness of All-Star Weekend, we're back to a more normal release week, although there is some good stuff to be found here, especially if you're looking for something a little different now that Clot is with Adidas, or if you're looking for a new pair of J's to wear on the golf course. I'm Jacques Slade, and this is the Heat Check. First up, we have the Nike Dunk Low in Summit White. This is going to be in Summit White and Photo Blue. Those are on the 19th for $115. We have the Schoenberg Center and We Are Legends Puma Suede Camo Wave Deeply Rooted. This is on the 19th for $100. So designed by a team of people who work at Puma with African heritage called We Are Legends. This one is a collaboration for Schoenberg Center for Research in Black Culture in Harlem. According to the website, as one of the New York Public Library's renowned research libraries, Schoenberg is a world-leading cultural institution devoted to the research, preservation, and exhibition of materials focused on African American, African diaspora, and African experiences, which is pretty cool. We have the Jordan Zion 3 NRG. This is in 3D. This was rescheduled. That's going to be on the 20th for $140. The Nike Terminator Low UNLV on the 20th for $120. The Adidas Superstar Luxe in Core White, and that's going to be on the 20th for $150. Very cool here. Patent leather comes to the New Balance 550, and with it comes a price bump to $120. I know, not sure if the combination works with these pictures, so I wonder if they look better in person. Like Panda Dunks, we're now in the era where everybody who wanted a pair of 550s already has them, and now we're just waiting for what's next, to be honest. So we have the New Balance 550 patent leather. This is in light blue and white on the 20th for $120, and then we have it in Panda, if that's what we're going to call that, on the 20th for $120 as well. We have the Adidas AE1 New Wave. This is a restock. Those are going to be on the 21st for $120. Crazy that they're having a restock of the New Wave already. We have the Awake NY Jordan Airship. Again, this was rescheduled. That is going to be on the 21st for $150. The women's Serena Williams Design Crew Nike Air Max 1 Los Angeles. This is going to be on the 22nd for $150. So the City of Angels served as the actual inspiration for this Air Max 1. It's a collaboration between Nike and the SWDC, a group of creators who actually work with Serena on a number of projects, including her fit on and off the world of tennis. We've got light pink on the swoosh and heel. The Nike logo on the tongue features an LA that's prominently in script, metallic rose gold braids and eyelets, and a suede mudguard with a unique stitch design to add some depth to the silhouette. Looks pretty cool. We have the kids Air Jordan 12 in white and vapor green. That's going to be on the 22nd for $160. The CP Company Asics Gel Quantum 360 yellow and cement gray. This is actually a global launch, and those are going to be on the 22nd for $175 each. Now, chances are you haven't heard of CP Company, who is teaming up with ASICS for the first time. They're an Italian sportswear brand that's been around since like 1971, decades before I was born. For their first project with ASICS, they're dropping two colorways that are the tonal opposite of each other in bright yellow and muted cement gray. These really dropped in late January at a pop-up in Paris, but now everybody else will get a shot at these this coming week. We have the men's and women's Fenty Puma Avanti pony hair. This is on the 22nd for $200 each. So Rihanna's comeback with Puma continues with their luxurious take on their soccer-inspired Avanti that features an upper wrapped and pony hair with Fenty branding and old school gum soles. These will drop in both men's and women's sizing, so there's no need to figure out which pair is right for you. Riri has got you covered, as she always does. Then there's the Broken Arm Solomon cover boot. This is going to be white, black, and vanilla ice. This is on the 22nd for $150. We have the Nike LeBron 4 Fruity Pebbles. This is going to be on the 23rd for $250. Now, some outlets are reporting that this will drop in March, so let's file this under tentatively set for the 23rd for now. I'm not sure. We have the Air Jordan 9 Low Golf in white and black. This is going to be on the 23rd for $230. So this was debuted by Live Golf's Pat Perez last week. The Air Jordan 9 Golf is back, but it has some changes. Unlike previous Jordan 9 Golf releases, the tooling on these shoes are switching it up from the Nike TW13 Free inspired sole to something that's a little more similar to the OG basketball version, and it actually looks pretty cool. Now, while it is the original black, red, and white colorway of the Air Jordan 9, the mudguard does get a swap in the materials from Nubuck to patent leather, which actually makes sense because it's going to be on the golf course. We have the Nike Air Pegasus 2K5 in black, fire red, and fierce pink. This is on the 23rd for $150. Now, you know, anytime someone mentions 2K5, my mind immediately goes to NFL 2K5, aka the last time we had a real competition in the video game football space. Man, that game was so good and probably still holds up to this day. Oh, these Pegasus 2K5, they're actually pretty good too. Sorry, I got tracked off of my video game talk. Adidas Harden Volume 8 Sculpted. This is going to be on the 23rd for $160. And then the Clot Adidas Superstar Cloud. This is going to be in white and core black on the 23rd for $200. So this is from Edison Chen, and it's the highly publicized move from Nike to Adidas. It shocked a lot of people, and I got a hunch and a feeling that this is going to continue when they get a look at the European luxury-inspired superstar. If it feels like a premium leather superstar placed on top of a European dress shoe, you'd probably be right. Looks like Chen is going for the best of both worlds here, combining a streetwear classic with old luxury. It's very interesting. I just wonder if it's going to catch on with today's generation, but it's interesting nonetheless. Then we have the Curry 4 Flotro. This is in black and white, and this is going to be on February 23rd. The Puma MB03 Blue Hive on the 23rd for $125. The Kiko Kostaninov, I don't know how to say that name. The A6 Gel Terrain. This is the US 4S. This is going to be on the 23rd for $170 each. The Bodega Saucony Grid Shadow 2, and this is in jaunt woven on the 23rd for $140. So hemp, canvas, cotton. Those are the materials that you're going to find on the upper of this latest collab between Bodega and Saucony. The hipster vibes are very strong with this one, so I bet we're more likely to see where Silver Lake and Sunset Boulevard met. That's a very LA reference, I guess. If you know, you know, especially you know. We have the Air Jordan 1 Retro High OG in black, white, okay, Panda. Okay, I'm not gonna call it Panda, but okay, it's technically, it's Panda. It's gonna be on the 24th for $180. So it's the Panda color palette, but with Red Jordan 1 color blocking. I think we finally reached Panda exhaustion, and we can go back to just calling these black and white J's now, but you know how it goes with the news. It takes a while before it hits your friends who are casuals and your aunties who buy Panda dumps because all their friends have a pair, because their kids lack imagination and think buying sneakers is a good idea for a present. And no, I'm not projecting at all. Anyway, the kids Nike Air Griffey Max 1 Miami Hurricanes is on the 25th for $130. So imagine a world where Ken Griffey Jr. was a Miami legend who played for the Miami Marlins. Wait, Miami? I thought they were the Florida Marlins. When did that? Sorry. Look, I'm not up to date on my baseball teams. Anyway, you can imagine an alternate timeline where Griffey played for the Miami Marlins, and his career would be littered with Nike Air Max Griffeys that paid homage to that region, including this kids release that's seemingly inspired by the U, aka the University of Miami Hurricanes. Shout out Luther Campbell, Michael Irving, Jimmy Johnson, aka Dem Canes. All right. I think that's gonna do it. Is that it? Yes, that's gonna do it for this week's releases. Be sure to check out our other videos here on the main Cousteau channel. We've got a new series where we visit sneakerhead closets, and don't forget our weekly show Hard Pass. That's on its own channel now. We've got something cooking over there besides the Sunday show coming soon that I'm sure you're all gonna want to check out. All right, I'm Jacques Slade, and I'll see you next week. This was the Heat Check. Peace.